So while that's being said, get to some more lighter news here. Melania Trump has done a few interviews now, and the reason why Melania Trump has done a few interviews mainly is because she has this new collection that she's selling in regards to Christmas. So Melania Trump resurfacing with a new sales pitch for her passionate collectors as she unveils her 2024 Christmas ornament collection. Now, she's a grifter. We know that. We know that she married Donald Trump not because she fell in love with him, because she saw a lot of zeros. Melania Trump once said, quote, "I'm working my ass off on this Christmas stuff." In 2020, she said, quote, "Who gives an F about Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right?" Well, if you want to know how much this stuff goes for, what a great deal. I mean, this is worse than Mike Lindell. Her new Merry Christmas America collection features 4 brass ornaments ranging from $75 to $90 a pop, because the economy must be doing so poorly. Let's sell Christmas ornaments for $90. And if you want to buy the whole collection, it only cost you about $315 plus tax and shipping for the whole set. That's what this entire family is. They're a bunch of grifters. That's all they are. And as I said, she's been doing some interviews now, and she talks about the moment that she fell in love with Donald Trump and how Donald Trump is just a wonderful family man, which is unbelievably ridiculous in itself. Listen to Melania herself, because if she's not hawking these $90 Christmas ornaments, here's what she's saying.
And mainstream media branding him as a threat to democracy, calling him vile names, they only fueling a toxic atmosphere and giving power all of these people that they want to do harm to him. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. The country needs to unite. And I encourage everybody to read my letter that I wrote on July 14 again, because that cannot continue.
Letter was very powerful. What made you get to the point of writing that letter?
That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt.
How do you feel when people say they don't like him? What do you wish they knew about him?
That he's really a family man. He loves his family. He loves this country. And all he wants to build better and prosperous.
Yeah, he's just strong. He's not afraid to.
No, he's not
talk
strong.
About the way
you
it
could
really
see
is.
The way he was when he was shot, that in the ear, that the way he stood up and he said, "Fight, fight, fight," because we cannot allow that to happen.
Okay, but come.
He's a family man. By the way, Donald Trump had an affair with Karen McDougal while Melania was pregnant and had a 15-second brief sexual encounter with Stormy Daniels right after she gave birth. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through this. I can't believe it. He's a very strong man who was shot in the ear. This is really something else, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised. She is a grifter. She is a liar. This is a contractual marriage. And while all this stuff is going on, and she's saying that Donald Trump is the family man, the serial cheater who has 5 kids with 3 different women, the man who's got 25 women who have accused him of sexual assault or rape, including his ex-wife in a court deposition, who said that he raped her, the man who was a liable sexual abuser and a 34-count felon, and Melania Trump has the gall to be in front of a camera and say he's a family man. And while all this stuff is going on, yes, that's right, Donald Trump is now hawking Trump gold watches for $100,000. I'd like to play you this ad that was just released on Donald Trump trying to sell some $100,000 watches. Have a listen to this.
Special. I think you're going to love it. My new Trump watches. We're doing quite a number with watches, and the quality to me is very important. The Trump Victory Tourbillon. This isn't just any watch. It's one of the best watches made. It's a tourbillon watch with almost 200 grams of gold and more than 100 real diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. I love gold. I love diamonds. We all do. Only 147 of these extraordinary watches will ever exist in the world, and owning one puts you in a very exclusive club. I have watch number one, and I'm going to keep it. It's mine, and that's the way I want to have it. Each watch is numbered and extremely rare, a true collector's item, and it includes a personal letter signed by me. Get your Trump watch right now. Go to gettrumpwatches.com. It's Trump time.
Is there anybody in this country that is that stupid that they would buy a Trump gold watch for $100,000? I would argue there might be some people out there. And maybe some of these people have money. Maybe these are some of the same people that buy the Donald Trump Bibles for $70. Maybe these are some of the same people that'll buy the Donald Trump trading cards. Maybe these are some of the same people that buy that little patch of suit that allegedly he was wearing when he was indicted, the mugshot. This is why it's a cult, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine if Kamala Harris put out an ad like this? Can you imagine if Joe Biden put out trading cards? Or if Joe Biden was hawking watches? This is who Donald Trump is. This is who virtually the entire family is. They're a family of grifters. And for the morons out there, and that's what you are, you're a moron. If you want to say, oh, Donald Trump didn't care about money. He put the country first. He didn't accept that $250,000 a year salary as president of the United States. The man has made hundreds of millions of dollars because of selling crap like this. The man has made hundreds of millions of dollars because of your donations, because you're idiots. The man has made a ton of money, a ton, since going into political life. So for anybody out there that wants to say he put America first, he could just drive into the MAGA bigot racist sunset. It's not true. It's not true. So I do find it mesmerizing to me what they are doing. Now, we know Melania Trump has not slept in the same bed Donald Trump in over 2 decades. We know that for sure. And we know that Donald Trump is a habitual liar and cheater. We know he's the opposite of a family man. We know that. What we also know is that he claims he's a billionaire, yet he still hawks these items. Why? If you're a billionaire, why would you be selling $60 Bibles? If you're a billionaire, why would you be trying to hawk gold watches? So it really makes no sense to me. It's absurd. And there are a lot of dumb people in this country. Luckily, many of them do not listen to this show. I have intelligent listeners, informed listeners, educated listeners from all over the country, and I'm very grateful for all of you, by the way. I get so many great calls every day from so many wonderful people, and it humbles me. It really does. It humbles me. And I know none of you will be buying any of this crap that Donald Trump is trying to hawk or Melania Trump's stupid Christmas ornaments. I did a segment on Melania Trump a couple weeks ago. It's got 500,000 views on YouTube. And I call her out for who she is. She's a grifter. All she cares about is money. It's why she married Donald Trump. They're in a contractual marriage. She's somebody who cares more about and has cared more about her tennis courts at the White House and her rugs and toilet seats than what was going on January 6th when she was asked to put out a statement to end the violence, and she said no. That's who Melania Trump is. She's no better than Donald Trump. She is a grifter. She is a liar, and all she cares about is money. Very similar characteristics to Donald Trump, and that's probably why at one point they somewhat got along. They're despicable people. You think Melania Trump would raise money for hurricane victims? You think she would put out a statement today? No, she's more concerned about selling her stupid $90 ornaments that I would use as toilet paper if I could, but that might cause some pain. You think Donald Trump today will be talking all day about the innocent people that have lost their lives in Florida and in Georgia? You think Donald Trump will be raising money to help people? Do you think Donald Trump and Melania Trump will be traveling to Florida today, not for a photo op, but doing it under the radar as a couple, which they're not, helping people that are in harm's way? Of course they won't be doing that. Donald Trump will be playing the victim card again today, attacking Kamala Harris, blaming everything on the radical Democrats, and Melania Trump will be more concerned about selling her Christmas ornaments. That's who these people are. Don't forget it. And we cannot allow them back into the White House, even if they are living in separate bedrooms. We can't allow it to happen. And it's as simple as that. And I will take your phone calls now. It's 702-221-7283. Will anybody be buying $90 Melania Trump Christmas ornaments? I'm just wondering. What do you think about Melania Trump in this new interview, calling Donald Trump a family man? The same guy who's a liable sexual abusing rapist, a 34-count felon who has 5 kids with 3 different women, and a plethora of women that have accused him of sexual assault or rape. Some recently have come out even. The family man? You think Donald Trump's a good father? Think Donald Trump's a good husband? None of the above is true. He's an awful human being. And that doesn't mean I have Trump derangement syndrome. It means I am aware and I'm not brainwashed. That's what it means. All right, I'll open up the phone lines a little earlier today because I know I didn't take as many calls as I probably could have yesterday. And it is a Friday, so I want to give people the opportunity to call in and speak their mind. Boy, we've had a lot that happened today. The Mark Robinson stuff, the black Nazi information, the eating the cats and the dogs. Now I had the attorney on that has filed criminal charges to Donald Trump and J.D. Vance for their misinformation and lies about these legal Haitian immigrants. And while all that stuff is going on, yes, new polls have come out. We have all that. And now the grifters, Donald Trump and Melania Trump, selling Christmas ornaments and $100,000 gold watches.